Hey guys, this is the new channel now. I mean, it's my old channel, I just privated the videos. Cause what I was doing before, and if you know, you know, I really didn't enjoy doing it. Like, it wasn't really getting views. And I wanna make my own content. I kinda wanna make YouTube a career. But you know, honestly, I have no idea how it's gonna turn out. So, you know, if you guys wanna support me on the way, I really appreciate it. So I really wanna do like commentary stuff, just talk about life in general. And I don't know, do other things. I have a lot of plans, but you know, if you want to support me, like, I really appreciate it. So, well, I want to talk about college today, and not to give you advice, but you know, just in general, bro. Cause like I am in college right now. I actually graduated with an associate's in cybersecurity in May, which I haven't used yet because the job market sucks. But you know, I just want to talk about it. So college. I mean, if you want to go to college, you should go to college. Like, I'm not stopping you. And honestly, like, I wouldn't say it's necessary to go to college to be successful, but you know, it doesn't hurt to get an education, you know what I mean? Like, there are two sides to the spectrum. There are the people who are like, oh, you have to go to college. If you don't go to college, you're not going to be successful. And then the people who despise college are like, I made a career out of not going to college. I did this and this and this. Great for you. But like, you know, I don't see the problem with going to college. Now, I feel like there are three types of colleges. You got your community colleges, your regular universities, and then you got those top prestigious colleges. And I went to level 3 and level 4, community college, and then like bottom tier, no one's ever heard of school. Because I graduated with an associate's in applied science and cybersecurity in May, and right now I'm doing a bachelor's in IT and a concentration in cybersecurity at another university, but it's online and I'm pretty sure no one has ever heard of it. So you know, you choose which one you want to go to. Like, when I was in freshman year, I thought I was going to be a doctor for real. Like, I literally thought I was going to go apply to Harvard, I was going to get a full scholarship, do my 8 years of undergrad, and then medical school, and then do 3 years of residency, and become rich. And now, unfortunately, here I am near Washington, D.C., and doing online school at 18 years old. So, you know, that's good, I guess. So yeah, you do what you want to do. Like, I don't think community college is bad, honestly. Like, from my experience, it wasn't bad. Like, I think the community college in my area is pretty good. But, you know, it really depends how you feel about it. Because from my experience, I can tell you that I don't know the college experience, like the regular one. I have no idea about, like, you know, parties and dating and, you know, getting drunk before you're 21. Like, I have no idea about that. All I know is that next to me was my best friend who was 22 years old, and next to me was a mom with 3 kids. And then behind me was a dad who was 40 years old. And then the teacher was literally younger than half of the rest of the people in the class. But that's my community college. I was literally the youngest kid in all my classes. And then the second youngest person was my friend, who again was 22 years old. So it's up to you. You have to make college what you want to make it. Like, I think personally that college is what you make it. Like, if you have fun at college, then everything should go good. And that was my experience basically. I started college at 16 years old, not to brag. But, you know, I don't say I regret it, but I kind of do want the college experience. Like, I do want to go to parties. But the problem that the only parties that the classmates I have were probably baby showers or wedding parties, but I never got invited to any of those. But, you know, college is really what you make it up to be. So, here, I can give you some advice. Like, in college isn't straight sailing, you know. There's several factors about college you have to consider if you want to go. I guess number one is, where do you want to go to college? Like, you know, there's levels of college. You got community college, you got your regular university, and then you got like Harvard, Ivy League type things. You know, honestly, me, I probably could have gone to Harvard if I wanted to. But honestly, I wouldn't have made it. Like college really, it makes you realize, like, are you really good in school? Are you really good at studying? Because honestly, like, I'm telling you, I had my first like really intense 35% percentage final type of thing, and I took that final thinking, like, I listened to the lecture. Like, you know, in high school, like, you listen to the lecture, you take the test, I got 100. College, I listened to the lecture, I got a 50 on the final. Like, you have to study in college. Like, So and plus, depending where you go, like, you know, like the Ivy League work is really hard. Like the university I'm going to right now, I'm taking this math class, And it's the easiest thing ever. It's like 8th grade, 7th grade math. And I remember my 11th year of high school, I took statistics. I was calculating like percentages of this thing this population does. Right now, I'm learning how to multiply exponents. Not even, I'm learning how to multiply negative numbers and then doing exponents. Like, it's funny, but it's also kind of sad. Like, I fell off. Like, I could have been a genius, gone to Harvard, but you know, I'm stuck at this college, but it's whatever. But yeah, after you choose what college you want to go to, think of your major. I could be like, oh, you know, do what you like. Well, I mean, you can do what you like, but do you want to go to college to do something you like or make money? You know what I mean? Like, if you're gonna put in like tens of thousands of dollars to get a degree, you want to get a degree that's gonna, you know, give you something in the future. But you know, I would recommend STEM and IT, but it's up to you. And I know there's gonna be that one guy out there who's like, actually, there's this type of job that you can get with a degree in historical Hispanic community something, and it pays $600,000. As a Hispanic myself, like, you know, get an actual like good degree that's gonna pay you money. You know what I mean? At least something that's gonna, you know, stabilize your future like expenditures. You feel me? And then, you know, besides that, like, study. And that's advice number one. And number two, don't do anything dumb. Like, don't drink if you're under the drinking age, you know what I mean? Don't do any other substances. One, it messes with your head. And number two, if you're caught, you're cooked. You see, like, this guy right here, he's a dropout. Like, I'm sorry, but he got caught drinking one time at 19 years old and he's cooked now. Like, I can't even look at him anymore. But you feel me? Like, do good decisions, make good decisions. Because, like, I don't think your parents would appreciate them putting in hard work just for you to get expelled. You know what I mean? Like, in high school, you get into a fight, you get caught vaping in the bathroom, that's like a week suspension at worst. In college, you get caught in a fight, you get caught vaping in the bathroom, you know, you get expelled, maybe the police get involved. Like, you know, you gotta be smart about these things. And again, besides that, dating in college, like me personally, like I didn't get any chicks. I mean, the chicks there were probably like, you know, already moms. But in general, like I'm nervous, I'm awkward, so you know, it's hard for me to talk to girls. But I did one time. This one time I went to the gym with my friend, and like the gym was separated into two parts. Like you got like your basketball gym, and then you got like the workout gym part. And me, before I started exercising, I'd be like, no, I don't want to go to the gym. The gym is boring. And so I would go play basketball. And like, you know, and there was this girl there one time, she was playing volleyball, and I was like, you know, let me try to raise her up, let me try to get her number. So I was like, can I play volleyball with you? And she's like, sure. And we had fun, you know what I mean? So I was actually doing it, like, believe it or not, me actually talking to a girl and her laughing at my jokes and stuff like that, that never happened before, you know what I mean? I was so excited. And I was like, let me get your number. And she's like, sure. And we went on one date, and then I never talked to her again. It just didn't work out, you know what I mean? I didn't get that college love life, and now I'm online. And then like, I have a few college stories I want to share. The number one is the best professor ever, and like, you might think that you had the best professor ever, but believe me, like, nothing will compare to this guy. Like this guy, he gave us a final exam, like a test portion, and then like a project portion. Like the project portion, I aced, got 100. The exam portion, I got like a 70. But this dude gave so much extra points that I went from having like a B plus to like a high 90, like a 97. But that's not what makes him goated. What makes him goated is that this dude put the World Cup during college. Like I know a lot of people watch the World Cup in class, in high school, and that's cool. But in college, it's different. Like imagine paying thousands of dollars a semester to watch the World Cup. You know what I mean? Like I'm telling you, when it was that Iran versus United States game and Pulisic scored that goal, we all went crazy. Like it was so much fun. And you know, you got to like, you know, have fun with it. So he let us watch, I think 2 World Cup games, because like the semester was ending, like once like the knockouts were happening. So we watched 1 knockout game. It was the Portugal versus Switzerland game. And like every time Portugal would score that game, like everyone went crazy, bro. Like it was so fun, like just to feel the energy in class. So like, you know, that was the best professor ever. You know what I mean? I got him a Chipotle gift card. That's how much I appreciate it. And then there's other stories too. Like, you gotta make friends too, like I'm telling you. In community college, you can make friends, like, you know, because interesting stuff happens, you know what I mean? Like, let's see. I remember that one time our professor had a really thick accent, so it sounded like, when he was saying, it's chilly outside, for like this programming thing, it sounded like he was saying, outside, bro. That was the funniest thing ever, because I was doing my work, and I look at my friend, I'm like, did you hear what he said? And my friend looks back at me, and he's like, yeah. Like, we were so confused until we look at the screen and we see the word chili and we're like, oh, like, you know, I felt like a horrible human being right then. Like, but you know, the college is really what you make it, what you want it to be. Like, if you want to have a fun college experience, like, go for it. And you also want to have a really academic college experience, go for it. But again, thanks for watching if you watched the whole video. But you know, subscribe and like, and hopefully I can make something out of this channel and you can follow the rest of the journey.
I think he's okay.